We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Allen going to give it to Cook. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
16-yard line. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's go now. Seven Pirates.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. through the falling snow. The kick is good. And the Bills will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go! Buffalo 18. Check go.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Buffalo 80. Set up. Ready.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run right here with Cook, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19. Ready.
And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
Throwing on second down. May. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Viking 18.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing now is May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here we go. Set.
A run now on second down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Mustang 19. Set go.
May now on first and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
May to throw on second down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third and long.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hook.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's May. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Half 85. Half 85. Monday. Hawk 52. Regular. It's out.
On first down, it's Allen. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Two minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 11. Now it's Allen. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this net.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen will throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Here's Matt Ariza now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. Take it in at the 8. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go play action with May. Has completed to Douglas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. On second down, it's May. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Hey, hold on.
Here's Allen to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
He gets this complete to Shakir. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. And I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within a point. It's 14-13.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Patriots first down.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Christian Benford brings him down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take over. at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A run out of the gun with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They send Godwin in motion. May going up top on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is May. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. So now they'll throw it with Allen. A pass taken in by Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now, 2nd and 4. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Cook. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This a potential game winner. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And that may have just written a finish to this one. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one taken in by Douglas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A final shot now for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Patriots. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.